feelings is that you won. You push yourself to your purpose, you persevere through the slums. Maneuver smooth through the hustle, you careful making your runs. Everyone packing pistols, stay safely behind your gun. Make sure you got your own back, them busters run. Don't end up doing long time, cause busters sunk. Looks like loyalty's a thing of the past, and these gangster flicks and rap vids got y'all gas. So when the lead start flying, my guess is that's your ass. Death will let no man pass. My circle is small and for the living, the strong and unforgiving. No nonsense, the driven, each one obsessed with winning. Settle for less is bullshit, I want it all. Take yours, cut it all up and give to the poor. Sit back, watch the fireworks and witness the war. At the day's end, I want more.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the cloud show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
I ain't for the drama, you ain't got no beef, and I ain't got no time, cause I don't get no sleep, and I don't need help, only I can do me, and I'ma be fine, cause I wasn't born weak. See, the world ain't mine, cause I wasn't born meek, but I walk this planet for the things that I seek. God suffering the gun and push my being to the brink, create what wasn't there, bring life to what I think, blow my cloud in the air, keep my consciousness in sync, my instincts well aware, prepared to throw the kitchen sink, keep fighting till it's finished, till the whole shit sink, till I hit rock bottom, bounce back and reach peak, back in my proper placement, ready for shit I'm facing, still feeling alive, cause my heart's still racing, my mind's still moving towards the peace I'm chasing, tomorrow's not promised, so motherfuck patience.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the cloud show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
The blunt side roll lift the cloud off my soul and help me understand exactly where I'm supposed to go. Help me make a stand, know what I'm supposed to know. See through the facade, try to let my anger go. Life goes on, another show, another town, some other clowns, some other hoes. But the only thing that matters waiting on me back at home. Legacy building in the midst of menacing villains, murdering children like the killings becoming thrilling. The rush of bloodlust, women, baby, civilians. Land gon' become sand from all the graves that they filling. Bodies in the lake of the shake on the sidewalk. Yellow crime tape, nothing fake, no outline chalk. Just a kid meeting his fate, knowing his time gone. Bleeding out, hearing the screams of his crying grandma. Dying inside, cause she know that a grandchild gone. So there's nothing left to say.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the cloud show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
Salute, salute, salutes. We outside and inside all at the same time. Salutes to y'all for being here. This is Shy Ill Reacts, and I am your host, Shy Ill, and we are back on, and we are back popping, bad at it like bad habits. Salutes to y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Today is going to be a good day. All right? Salutes to the chat, the comments. The channel been active all day, all last 48 hours. Mad questions came in. A lot of dope questions came in, so I appreciate y'all for that. And we here, man. The big day has arrived, all right? This is a year in the making. In this live right here, we're going to go through a couple of things. We're going to go through, first and foremost, and we got to do it all quickly. First and foremost, we're going to go through Cartel Wives, the finale, final chapter, last of a long road. We started that after we started in the middle of season 2 of Surviving El Chapo, so we're gonna finish that up today. It's been a long run. It was a great experience. We got to talk to Val in the process. That was dope. We got to hear the perspective of the women. We got a lot of different details that we didn't get in the podcast. That's for sure. Those two things together combined created a whole picture, a whole perspective for us to take a look at, and it was dope, and I'm glad we got to experience, and I'm glad I got to experience it with y'all. So salutes to y'all being here. Let's get up in the chat real quick. Number 1 today, Alec at the top. Oh shit, it's going down. God's Beauty, what up, Shy L? I'm stoked for this, man. Salutes to you, God's Beauty. I appreciate you being here. 030 North, what's good? I'm here, per usual. The usual suspects are in the building. Ian's in the building. He said, your music's sick, homie. I appreciate that. The one and only Chucky Chingong is in the building. All right, dope track, homie. I appreciate that. Alex said, big day it is. Big day it is. And we're going to get into it, and we're going to go hard. We together for the next couple of hours, y'all. So y'all going to have to deal with me, all right? Let's get everybody else we can get up in here. This is how it's going to go down. After this stream, after this Cartel Wise, we're gonna do a little pre-gaming to the interview with the twins right quick. At about 6:15, 6:30, I'll be ending this stream and moving over and setting up on the other stream and making sure everything's right, and we'll just kick it off over there at 7 o'clock CST, so 8 on the east, 5 on the west. So that's how it's going down. Again, I appreciate y'all for being here. Let's get the housekeeping out of the way. All right, we got in the description a donation link for text-to-speech. You could have your comment play right up on the screen for $2. Boom, and it'll look like
Test
that.
user sent $50 test message.
The minimum is $2 for that. We're turning off media for today. Media is off for today because I don't want to be interrupted during the twins interview. But if you have a question to the chat, I don't know how active I'll be able to be juggling everything in the chat, but if somebody wants to jump the line, you jump the line and you can throw your question up on that donation. It'll pop up on the screen and we'll deal with it then. Shout out Daniel Damina. Salutes to you. E Martini. 1-2 from Prince of Thieves. Appreciate you. Salute Prince of Thieves. Good dudes right there. I did a show at the Torture Chamber back in the day. What up, Shy? Absolutely, dog. I remember. I can never forget. I appreciate you guys. Prince of Thieves always been good in my book for sure. All right, so boom, we here. We got the we got that TTS out the way. We also have the super thanks, super chat, all of that good stuff that YouTube offers, and we also have PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo information in the description. And also, we are sponsored by the Ill Shop, so everybody needs to see what we're working with over here. All right, this is the Ill Shop right here. All right, we got our No Pillow Talk pillowcase cover for the young hustler in your life. So whenever he or she looks at their pillow, they realize they should keep their mouth shut. All right, that's the gift that keeps on giving right there. Believe it. All right, we got the Il Cartel gear right here. Il Cartel, different logos, different color combinations. All right, boom. You got your Tiffany's on. You rock these. You got your them LeBrons. Them South Beaches, boom, right there. You're on and popping. All right, so boom, we got that. Different color combinations, of course. Green, red. We got the solid color joint right here. Boom. Solid logo. And for the boss of the backyard in your life for Father's Day, not to be mistaken with El Chapo, we got El Guapo aprons, all right? For the barbecue boss in your life and metal of the man cave, all right? We got those in different color combinations as well. If you go through the shop, we got hats, we got all kind of stuff in there, so make sure y'all check that out. That's another sponsor of our show. Salutes also in the building, per usual, a usual suspect indeed. Rodolfo Nunez, hundreds up in the chat. Mike Jones, what up, Shy? I'm ready. Salutes to you, Mike Jones. Jonathan B. Everybody hit the like on this live and the Flores Twins live too. What's up, Shy? What is up, Jonathan? It's on and popping. We going for it tonight. Ian said hit the like button. I second that. Hit that like button, y'all. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. All right. So, boom. That's the Ill Shop. Make sure y'all check that out. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. A couple of other links I'm going to lay in the chat for you guys to save. are the other playlists that are on this channel. Let's give this channel a boost by checking out all the videos that you have yet to see on this channel. So I'm going to be dropping those too. But here's the link for the Ill Shop right here. Copy. Boom. Link for the Ill Shop right here. Paste. All right. And there it is. I'm going to pin him to the top for the time being. Pin to the top. All right. Here's a Discord invite. Copy. Discord invite for our Discord for this channel. Here's the playlist for Cartel Wives. For those that haven't done Cartel Wives from top to bottom, there's the playlist for you. Also have the playlist for Surviving El Chapo. Boom. Playlist for Surviving El Chapo. If you haven't done that, you got to get on that. I have a true crime playlist here. It's over 80 videos in that. Very recent. And the tragic death of Zach TV1. A story close to home right here. Another story close to home. All right, so that seems like the housekeeping right there. That seems like the housekeeping right there. Smoke them if you got them. Pour them up. If you straight edge and live a clean life, do something real clean right now. Whatever we love, whatever we do that right now. Get your feel good on. We're going to get into Cartel Wives, chapter 34, the final chapter. It's a short chapter. After that, we're going to pregame, do a little memory lane, pregame for this interview. Again, around 6:30 CST, I will be signing out to go set up the next stream to make sure everything's flawless for the rest of the conversation that we will be having tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on this channel with the Flores twins. All right? It's going down. That said, I'm going to throw out the link for that right here. For those that haven't gone and hit that notification bell over there, when it's over with over here, report to over there. Because that's where it's going down. That link is up in the chat. We have any questions, concerns in the chat? If not, we're going to get into this Cartel Wives. Let's throw the ladies up here for a little while for their final appearance. Solidarity with them for those that don't wish jail on no one. We know they're doing their time right now, so salutes for them for writing this book, for living their experience, for writing this book and giving us something to react to and something to talk about and something to have community over. And that's what we got going on over here in the chat. So I appreciate y'all for that. None of this would happen without y'all. And we're here. It's going to be a good day. So let's get the ladies back up here. Boom. Let's get them back up there. They earn that spot. Every now and then I'll be popping the promo up there for the people that step in the room. Thank you guys for being with me for this last year. It's going to get nothing but bigger and better from here forward. And that's what we're working towards. Again, remember the twins, we ain't doing the twins no favor. They doing me a favor. That's a fact. Keep that in mind. Here we go. Cartel Wives, chapter 34, the finale. Let's get it.
Afterward. Olivia. For the last 8 years, I've been hanging in the balance between my past and the future. In 2008, my life in Mexico was lavish. Now, I live a simple life. In the Witness Protection Program, Junior and I aren't sure what the future will hold, but we'll have each other and our kids, and that's all we really need.
If it was that simple, huh? If it was that simple, you can only wish it was that simple. It's not that simple, man. To think about the situation they're all in right now. After that, it has to end there. If not, it's like, what are we doing here? But to think this was written 2016, I guess, published in 2017, and just the hopes of a life of peace, and that has not been achieved as of yet. As of yet.
Mia. In the past, life was about living and loving every moment. Now I spend a lot of time looking ahead and waiting. The last 8 years have been me waiting for my husband to call, to sign his plea agreement, or to be sentenced. Now we're waiting for Peter and Junior to be released, which will happen no later than 2021.
Olivia. In 2021, Benjamin and Bella will be finishing up middle school, and Blake will be about to start. Brendan will be thinking about getting his driver's license and starting to consider colleges. Even though he's just a little boy right now, he says he wants to go to Harvard. This doesn't surprise me or Junior. We tell him every day that we believe in him and that he can be whatever he wants to be.
And to all the parents on there, if you're hell-bent on your kid being a basketball player, but your kid wants to be an astronaut or a detective or a marketing analyst or whatever he want to be, support what he want to do. If you feed that kid can reach that shit. Your ass didn't make it to the NBA. Why would you expect it from a kid that don't want it? And that's just an example that I'm using, you know what I'm saying? I just know that when I was a kid, I thought movies and TV was a million miles away. And it's not a million miles away. You know what I'm saying? If you do the work, it's right there. You can reach out, you can touch it. So encourage your children. If they want to go to Harvard, then believe that. Because we put our limitations on them, and we're foul as shit for that.
What's come out of the last decade, though, is that he'll never know the drug trade because we've shielded him from that life.
Mia. Through sports, great schools that teach morals and ethics.
Is that a moral victory right there? That the chain has been snapped? That their kids won't have that life, won't live that life? It's over with right there. It went from the old man to that generation to the next generation, you know? It went from the old man to the next generation, and it ends there. It just shows that it's we ain't where we come from, and we don't have to be where we come from. You know what I mean?
And normal activities like playing Minecraft or going to the jump park on their birthdays. Olivia and I try to give our kids as much stability as possible. More than that, we want to show them they have options and choices their dads never had. When Peter and Junior were in elementary school, they were fishing marijuana out of gas tanks. And when they were in high school, they were setting up an illegal multi-million-dollar business. Drugs were all they'd ever known. We want our children to be normal kids and understand there's a whole other world out there.
Olivia. While we try to make their lives feel as stable and routine as the next kids, we don't want them to think that prison is a normal place. Sure, it's where Daddy lives now, but it won't be forever. But because Brandon is almost 10 and remembers a time when Junior lived with him, that's been hard. He understands that there was a before and after, and sometimes he struggles to reconcile the two. For example, 2 years ago, we visited Junior, like we do every week. We walked in and headed to the prison playroom. And while Brandon started playing with Legos, Junior, Benjamin, and I caught up. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Brandon building something that looked like an enclosed pen. And as he put a few plastic animals inside, he spoke up, looking a little embarrassed. "Daddy, look at what I made." "Is that a zoo?" "No," he whispered.
Visitation.
"I can't tell you what it is. It's a swear word." Junior was so reassuring. "It's okay, baby. You can tell me." Brandon approached his dad and whispered in his ear, "It's jail."
Yeah,
When I pulled myself together and
that's why I said visitation. I thought the man created the little visiting room, but yeah, he made a jail.
digested what he just said, I asked, "Where did you learn that word?" "From SpongeBob." "I don't ever want you watching
SpongeBob. SpongeBob taught him about jail. What's SpongeBob talking about? I don't know nothing about no SpongeBob. What he on out there? Not yet what? Also, not yet they ain't out the woods yet as far as the family being out of the game. Not SpongeBob. So just between SpongeBob making a special appearance and Sammy the Bull, we could expect anybody in this story.
SpongeBob again, I said, half in shock. But I should have known better. As much as I try to protect him and keep him in a bubble, he's not a naive little boy anymore. He's learning to accept reality and understand what makes his life different. This year, Junior talked to him about what prison is. I'm here because I made bad choices, Junior said, and I have to pay for my mistakes. But you, son, are going to learn from them and make better choices. You're a good boy with a big heart. You're super smart, and I know you'll make me proud and be someone great. Loving his dad unconditionally, Brandon won't disappoint him. I'm sure of it.
Also said, not yet. Anything is possible. It's in their DNA. Quite possible. Quite possible. Alex said your dad's in the military. My dad's at college. Salute Felix Reyes on the check-in. He ain't laughing at SpongeBob too. Alex said he's working overseas. No, ours, yeah, he went to college. He's at work. He's got a job out of state. Ian said that's the thing I respect. The Flores twins, they got their kids out that life. Yeah, it seems like the chain's broken. Also brings up that anything is possible and that it's in their DNA. I just wonder if it's the difference in DNA or is it the difference in upbringing. They too had a chaotic upbringing, but I don't know how much of it registered in the sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's a lot for kids. There's a lot for kids, and again, they're not the only kids in these situations. A lot of kids in these kind of situations.
Mia, we can't lie to our children about the reality of their lives. When Bella and Blake are ready to ask why their dad is in prison, and I think they're old enough to understand it, I'll explain it to them as gently as possible. In fact, I've already had to. Last year, Bella told her friend that her dad lives in a cage. When her friend expressed concern, Bella came home and told me what she'd said. I thought about the situation and tried to explain what secrets were. Bella, I said, in our family, we don't keep secrets from each other. We try to tell each other everything. But family is family. And what goes on in our house and what goes on in our family has to be kept between us. Explaining this to my little girl was heartbreaking, but it was for her own safety. Now, when her friends ask what her dad does, she says, "Oh, he lives in another town." She doesn't feel like she's lying because outside of our family, you don't have to tell everyone everything.
Olivia.
Confusion, a lot of confusion.
We can't dance around some issues with them, though. Mia and I have each moved more than 5 times in 8 years. And we have to be honest with our kids that we're getting a new house because Daddy is too. It hurts me that we have to keep putting our children through this. But luckily, they're used to change. So when we find them new schools, doctors, and sports teams, they view it as an adventure. They're good at making friends, and seeing their dads every weekend makes them happy. In fact, they often think their dads are the nice ones since we're home every day, forcing them to clean their rooms and go to bed on time. Samantha and Sasha have been wonderful influences on my boys, and they're now in high school making straight A's. We have open communication with them, so they know everything, and they're learning every day from our experiences and the sacrifices we all made.
And at this point, like, they're children of the internet age, bruh. I can't. The days of lying to them, they just go holler at the Alexa or this one or that one, you know, the Siri. Alexa, stop. So you can't really hide shit from them. They're not gonna believe us anymore. They're just gonna go Google that shit.
Xavier is all grown up, and he's so close to the girls that they consider each other real brothers and sisters. Now that Junior's away, he's stepped in and become a second father to Brandon and Benjamin. I'm so blessed.
Mia. Bella and Blake are great kids. It's amazing how polite, happy, and well-mannered they are. The only complaint I have about them is that they fight with me because I don't let them use their iPads Monday through Thursday. Other than that, I can't say they've been really affected by all of this, except that they miss their dad.
Olivia. Living in fear is a curse. You can't sleep, and you jump out of bed at even the smallest noise. You constantly look out the window. You won't answer your doorbell if it rings, and you're so paranoid you're often sick to your stomach. You don't trust anyone, and you keep your conversations with your neighbors to a minimum. You avoid small talk because the last thing you want is for anyone to figure out who you are. Sometimes, you even keep your children from playing outside because you're afraid something could happen to them. Because I live in fear so much, I've suffered panic attacks that have made me feel like I'm about to die.
And it be some of them people out there in the park and shit, they be mad nosy, want too much information. Like, back up.
Mia. Luckily, though, writing this book has helped with that terror. Since we first started it, I've had many ups and downs and sometimes felt like I was reliving my nightmares. This book brought me to places I thought I'd left in the past and that I'd never have to think about again. Even though I've cried and felt anger, my choice to write this book was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. It brought back sweet memories with my husband that overshadowed the bad ones, and it allowed me to let go of negative emotions that I'd buried. With the help of this book, I've learned to live for today. I was guilty of wishing and hoping the years would fly by, until one day I saw both my children growing up right before my eyes. Now, I've learned to savor moments, despite my circumstances. I now realize I have more than I ever thought I'd have. A husband that I adore and love, and amazing children that give meaning to my life. I have everything a woman could ask for. I just had to go through a few dark times to make it to the light.
And got one more stretch of that to go.
Olivia. Through writing this book, I've learned that at times you have to look backward to move forward. I, like most people, don't want to live in the past. I want to put it far behind me, learn from it, and progress. Writing this book was the hardest thing I've ever done because it forced me to confront the fears and the shame I had about my past decisions. Reliving embarrassing moments was very hard on me, and at times I felt like I didn't recognize who I once was. But I had to stay true to myself. In order to do so, I had to be completely transparent and brutally honest.
And that's what she said to y'all when she came to talk to us on the channel. You know, she said she's not the person that she was, and sometimes things are embarrassing to talk about, but it's her position and it's what she chose to do, and she chose to be transparent about it, and she's going to talk about it. You know, so expect to hear more from Val, expect to hear more from Viv. The story is nowhere near over, you know.
I now believe that facing and dealing with my fears has prepared me to better face my future. Through my journey, I've learned about myself. I don't regret my life, and my past does not define me. Through my painful struggle, I've gained wisdom from many life lessons, and they've molded me into the person I am today. I'm now more resilient, a stronger woman, a better mother, and a more loving wife. In this journey of self, I realized what's important in life: my family. I grew up in a family who gave me unconditional love and showed me that family is everything. Despite coming from a good home, I made bad decisions and lost myself along the way. When Junior came into my life, he softened my heart and showed me how to love the right way. I showed him the true meaning of love and family. Not wanting to lose his family, he chose to change his life. He made the ultimate sacrifice for us, and because of it, our children will have a better future. When Junior comes home, my life will come full circle, and we'll give our children the simplicity of love and family. In the end, I'm optimistic that one day, when our children read this book, it will help them understand and appreciate Junior and me. I hope that the decisions and sacrifices that we made will one day be reflected in our children, and that we'll be able to give them a life far different than the one we initially chose to live. Hopefully they'll understand that, through bad choices and good, we had the courage and the love to change our lives and make things right. Junior and I want more than anything for them to grow up to be better people than we've been. We want to see them go to college, get their degrees, and make the world a better place. And if all goes right, one day they'll understand that everything we went through was for them. January 2017.
If you ask me, the crux of it has always been, okay, yes, people want to change and people want to live better lives and this, that, the other. I miss me with that. At the end of the day, the crux of it all was, this is my family. And what am I going to do for my family? Whatever it is, the fuck that I got to do for my family. To me, that was the crux of the whole story, beginning to end. This is my family. What am I going to do? Whatever it is, the fuck that I have to do for my family, period. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. That's how it comes off for me. And I can't argue with it.
This has been a Hachette audio production of Cartel Wives, a true story of deadly decisions, steadfast love, and bringing down El Chapo. Written by Mia Flores and Olivia Flores. Narrated by Joy Nash and Sylvia Gonzalez. Produced by Dennis Kao. Recorded by John Kovarek. Sound editing by Mike Sandoval and Fred Koch. Mixing and mastering by Jeremy Wesley.
We're gonna let the creators get their credits off. Credits are important. I worked my whole life for them credits.
Production supervised by Lisa Kahn. Cartel Wives is also available in print and digital formats from Grand Central Publishing, imprint of Hachette Book Group. For more Hachette audio productions, visit us at hachetteaudio.com. Thank you for listening. Text copyright 2017 by Cartel Wives. Audio production copyright 2017 Hachette Audio. All rights reserved. Hachette Book Group supports the right to free expression and the value of copyright. The purpose of copyright is to encourage writers and artists to produce the creative works that enrich our culture. The duplicating, uploading, and distribution of this audiobook without permission is a theft of the author's intellectual property. If you would like permission to use material from the audiobook other than for review purposes, please contact permissions@hbgusa.com. Thank you for your support of the author's rights.
Watch us get hit for this music after like 34 episodes of this shit. We get smashed for the music at the end.
Audible hopes you have enjoyed this program.
Relax. There it is, there it went. Cartel Wives. A true story of deadly decisions, steadfast love, and bringing down El Chapo. It's been a journey, y'all, but we made it to the end. And again, at the crux of it all is, this is my family. I'm going to do whatever it takes. That's the name of the game in this story. And that's what got us from the beginning of it to the end of it, you know. Salute to the ladies for writing this book. Again, we know this story's not over, and we will hear from these ladies in the future, even more resilient then, even stronger from what they've gone through then. So expect expect a whole lot more for us to cover in the time in the future. You know what I mean? Shout out God's Beauty, salutes with the honeys. Chucky Chigong said, "That's it, brother. I feel the same way." Salutes, yeah. It's like it's my family. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. 323G. Interesting that they learned to play chess late in life, but their whole life they've been playing chess. Yeah, that's very ironic, isn't it? Yeah, didn't even know it. Yal said, "Hey, Shy, I really enjoyed it. Salutes to you, Yal. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much." Oso said, "Good shit. Hundreds up. We made it through Cartel Wives, man, from the beginning to the end. I mean, I think it complemented Surviving El Chapo, the information we got there that we were able to compare to the information that we got here. I think that was very, very dope. I think they did a great job. All of the info, they gave us a lot of detail on Cartel Wives. A lot of how the women were feeling, what they were going through, while the men were in the situation that they were in. So it's been a very dope series, and I'm hoping this playlist in the future just builds and builds. It ain't a big money making playlist, but it's for the views. People get stuck on this story. They're just gonna keep following it. It is what it is. We got demonetized on damn near every episode, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? But it was a good series. I'm glad we got through it. We were taking it slowly at first, and then I kind of put the gas to it. But it all worked out perfectly because it worked out to get us to a point where tonight, in, I don't know, less than 2 hours, about an hour and 10 minutes, we'll be on here live with the Flores twins. You know what I'm saying? So we've come a long way, but salute to the Cartel Wives for doing this, and we look forward to what they have to offer in the future and sharing their experiences with us. You know what I mean? It's been dope. It's been dope. It's different to get the story from the horse's mouth sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, the internet is just full of places that are just talking. But we're trying to get as close to the source as possible. That's what we're trying to do. Sometimes you can't get there, but in this case we did. And at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Flores Twins will be right here. So salutes to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. If you have yet to hit the like button, please do. To anybody out there that's not in the live chat that feels like leaving a comment, leave a comment, please. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And we hanging out, man. We waiting for some more of the usual suspects up in here. I'm appreciative of everybody that's here. I'm thankful for you guys. And we hanging out. Simple as that. Ian said the twins did what was best for their family. You got to respect that. Like, some won't. To some people, you rat it. I don't care. Forget about your family. We're not talking about your family. You chose the game. You know what I'm saying? But, when you have perspective and you can look at things from many different angles and you could have new information and allow that new information to inform your thought process and how you'll think about things moving forward, There's a million different ways you could accept it. You could respect it. You could not respect it. It is what it is, though. It's done. It's done. And again, I've always put the word out there that if there's people out there that were damaged in the process of everything that the twins did, and I can vet that information and make sure that it's real, you have a platform here to speak as well. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a one-way street. Nobody expects it to be. But I don't see those people online, I don't see those people on YouTube. What I do see is a lot of people from these cartels that have gone into these wars and from, the family members and workers of these bosses that have fallen. I see them coming out and doing their own YouTube channels, and they're out there telling stories and this, that, and the other. So we're going to explore a bunch of that too. It is what it is. Also said after the situation with their pops, there was no turning back. I mean, don't you think even before that? You mean the situation of their pops going back to Mexico? There was no turning back. Yeah, I think there was no turning back a long ass time ago. There was no turning back a long, long time ago, I think. Felix Reyes, the game is different nowadays. There's no codes. The more I'm learning is that some people followed the code, but for the most part, there were no code. There haven't been codes for a long time. It seems in the cartel world that code been out the window. From what I could tell, just in the little bit of research that I've done, that's why I posed the question when we did the video about Guero. I posed the question that, give me one sec. I posed the question of, is that when they started going after families? Because they made it a point in the television show to say, before that, we don't go at families, and then they did that. But I think they've been doing that for a long time, and I think I don't think they've had a code for a long time. Like, I think that's just been cowboy shit from the beginning, Can we ask 323G said, can we ask them if they've seen the documentary Drug Lord, The Legend of Shorty, and if so, the filmmaker is given access to record Chapo's Palapa and describes exactly as Jay did in the podcast. Yeah, I'll throw that question to the list. There's a big list already compiled. I don't know if we'll get to that specifically, but eventually it will be answered and we'll get it done. 323G said, wondering if it's the same one. It seems like it. But wherever it was always going to be the same thing happening there. Somebody was going to be tied up to something. You know what I'm saying? It seems there's always somebody. The video that I saw, he had somebody tied up to a pillar in like a carport. And he's walking back and forth interrogating him. It's like, what? 030 North said, what about the other people's family? What other people's family? Yeah, I'm down to talk to people affected by any of this. You know what I'm saying? Again, I have to vet their stories so that I ain't just getting a couple of good actors coming in here telling us some bullshit. But this is not a one-way street on this channel. The doors are open for other people. So if that's what you're asking, yeah. 030 North said there was never no codes. People been snitching for years. Look at Alpo. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What they say, there's two kind of people in jail, the ones that snitch and the ones that wish they did. I don't know, man. To me, there's if a man don't have a code, then I don't understand it. And if, again, it's a different story. The twins can't be put in anybody's category. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like a whole category of its own. Considering that we know the story, we might hear another story that we didn't know about and say, oh, shit, this guy too, This guy too, there's perspective in what went down and what happened. There's nuances in there that we didn't know, and now we know them, So information is everything, man. But again, I don't believe there's a code. There's no honor amongst thieves, and it is what it is. Watch your own back. You head on a swivel, you move first. Pay attention. Pay attention. What time we got? Let's see how much time we got. It's 2:26 CST in exactly 1 hour. We'll be going live. Y'all want to do again, salutes to Cartel Wives, salutes to Val and Viv for writing this book. We appreciate it. We enjoyed it. We went through it. We had a great time. Thank you. Salutes to y'all. Y'all want to do a little flashback real quick? Let's go to the... I wanted to check this out real quick because this is kind of funny. Just to show from where we come from on this channel. Let me see. There we go. Let's take a little memory lane real quick. Real quick memory lane. Let me get this out the way. All right, let's do a little memory lane real quick. Couple seconds. Felix Reyes in the chat said it's different when the feds are about to give you football numbers. It's like, what do you have to lose? See, to me, that wasn't it. To me, football numbers, there's dudes out there that are so willing to stand on their word and their code and their consequence that they will take those football numbers to the chest, and we might call them stupid for it, right? But then forget football numbers. They want to eat the whole field. The whole family got to go. That's a different scenario, you know. That's a different thing. Gio said the feds will be watching this for sure. Well, salutes to them. You know? I'm doing my thing over here. So yeah, let's move that out the way. Let's get this. Look at this guy. This guy looks unhealthy, tired. Let's check this out.
The law's not there to protect criminals. It's there to protect the innocent.
Absolutely.
I was a criminal, so the law wasn't there to benefit me. It was there to go against me. There's no one else who were in our shoes that could sit next to you and tell you this. Things ain't the way I wish they were, but it's like that in every situation, right? I'm sharing the story with you, right?
Now to the inside story of two Chicago
now he's sharing the
brothers
story
who
with
turned
us. He said, I'm sharing the story with you, right? Now he's sharing the story with us.
on El Chapo.
Chicago's infamous drug trafficking twins, Pedro Flores and his brother Margarito.
The twins learned the drug trade at the age of 7.
Chicago is a wonderful place to become a drug distributor.
The two imported more than 30 tons of cocaine from El Chapo and sent close to $1 billion in cash from Chicago to the Sinaloa cartel.
My name is Pedro Flores. I am giving this statement freely and voluntarily. My name is Margarito Flores, Jr. I was born in Chicago, Illinois on June 12,
Chicago, Illinois. Put the whole S on the end of that Illinois, boy.
Since approximately 1998.
That's the first time I was talking shit. Listen, man, they had no reason to come here, all right? Been running my mouth since season 1.
Margarito Flores and I have been responsible for the distribution of thousands of kilograms of cocaine in Chicago, Illinois, and elsewhere. We were distributing in Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Detroit, Michigan, Cincinnati, Ohio.
They was getting that money. Money!
Columbus, Ohio, Louisville, Kentucky, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, New York City, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Georgia, Los Angeles, California, and Vancouver, British Columbia.
You should have just said everywhere.
Worked collectively with a cartel known as the Federation. The Federation was headed by Joaquin Guzman Loera, who I know as El Chapo.
If you think this is just another narco story, you're wrong.
So this is about, I don't know, 200, maybe close to 200 videos ago, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. But here we are today. We're full circle with the guy that said at the beginning. What did he say at the beginning?
The law's not there to protect criminals.
The law's not there to protect criminals. They're going to be on this show today. In about an hour, right here. Salutes to Kai on the checking in. Big day today. You weren't running your mouth, bro. Just being real. That's why I'm here. Salutes. I appreciate it. That's why they're here. You know what I'm saying? That's why they will be here. You know, it be like that. So, yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that we've come a long way. God's Beauty in the chat said the ladies did a great job of writing a kick-ass true life story. And thank you, Shayo, for doing the reaction. I appreciate you, Goth. It was my pleasure. I had a good time. It's been a fun ride doing it. And we got it done, man. We got it done and then some. Story was told well. And, again, the story isn't over, man. Story is far from over. But yeah, so in less than an hour we come full circle, man. We come full circle all the way over here. And maybe we could play the promo for the people that have yet to see it. Let's get the promo popping right here. First promo that we did. For the last year on this channel, we've been covering the most prolific powder pushers this country's ever seen. The infamous Flores twins, Margarito and Peter Flores. The twins that brought down El Chapo. We've had the pleasure of interviewing Margarito's wife, Valerie, on the channel.
Val, she called into the YouTube channel.
Hello, Shy.
Val.
Hey, it's me.
What's up?
I watch all your reaction videos. I feel like you're doing a great job.
Does Jay watch?
say, definitely watch it.
And my small but vocal community let it be known they want more. 030 North said, tell her to put her husband on the phone amidst heavy competition in the YouTuber sphere to get the twins on the platform.
Will they come on this podcast? Can you get us the Flores twins?
Yeah.
Really?
I could. Maybe. I don't know whether they do it.
Hello, who am I speaking with?
Hey, what's up, Shy? This is P. Flores.
Jay Flores. Shy, how you doing?
What's poppin', Jay? The audience wants a date. You got a date for me?
I'm available Saturday. You want to get with my brother, and work out that schedule. We're good.
That works for you. It works for me.
An exclusive with the Flores twins after the Cartel Wives finale, Saturday, February 3rd, right? That right there is this right here. That's what's happening. That is what's happening. Oso said he's waiting on the Cartel Wives novella. I wouldn't doubt it, dog. Again, this story has so many spin-offs that are possible. This story has so many, there's just levels and levels of stories within stories that can be films on their own. There's no lack of universe in this story. You can do whatever. So I wouldn't doubt a Cartel Wives novella. Give me the everyday novella. One of them novellas that last however long they last and they mad dramatic and shit. We'll take it. We'll react to it right here on the channel. Ian said, could you imagine if one twin was smart and the other was stupid? That shit would have never worked out. That's how you know both of those guys were smart. Absolutely. Absolutely. They'd be going in circles if one was smart as hell, but he had to babysit the other one. That'd be real fucked up. Gio said they never said they carried guns, but in the books, one of the wives said he put the gun on the table. Yeah, I'm sure they were around. I'm sure they couldn't be without one, period. But again, I was also sure that they couldn't get through the game without bodying something. You know what I mean? So that just lets you know that not everything is mutually exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Things can be different. Not everything falls the way we think it. We don't have that much power. We think we do. Kai said, I'm sorry I'm a little out of the loop. What are the rules for today? Like, can we ask questions, or did you want to see the questions ahead of time? I got a list of mad questions. Again, that list will continue to grow, and we'll pull from that list from now through future episodes that we do together with the twins. Because as far as I'm concerned and as far as they're concerned, they've said that they'll be back. So I take them at their word. But tonight, again, I don't know how much I can pay attention to the chat. I will try, but we have for $2. If you do the $2 text-to-speech that's in the description, you could jump the line and have your question pop right up on the screen. Again, I cannot guarantee what they can and cannot answer. Some questions may be so specific that they, they breach their exclusiveness and all of the other things that they're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Their exclusivity, I'm sorry. And I don't want to be the one to ruin anybody's deals. I don't want to be the one to ruin anybody's safety. I don't want to be the one, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So those questions will pop up, and if they can answer those questions, they'll answer those questions. Right? That's basically how it'll go tonight. But you can throw your question in the chat if you like, and if we run into it, if we can get to it, we will get to it. Alex said, guarantee they have straps. You can't get that high up without one around at least. Yeah, we say that, but I also thought you can't get that high up without bodying something. And, these guys ain't got no body cases, so, And again, they could be just the illest kingpins, and nothing ever came back to them. Me, if I thought nothing was ever going to come back to me, but I knew that I had a chance at immunity, I'm putting all of that in the proffer. Here, I got all these. I'm putting my friends' bodies in there. Put a body in there. Alex said, even if it's in a homie's hands. Now, that's quite possible, absolutely. Chucky Chico said, you got your blunt and yak ready to set the mood? Listen, man, I said earlier today, I said I'm going to be drunk by then. Oso told me, he said, don't have your drink until don't have your first drink till the podcast starts. So maybe I'll wait, maybe I won't. The bud is ready to go right there. It's on and it's popping. And then I'm going to pour a little Henny, probably put out a Voodoo Ranger, and we'll go from there. Take the edge off. Y'all helped me take the edge off. I was a little nervous earlier because, again, I have the anxiety of making sure that all of this is rolling thoroughly. And, and I'm looking to get it done tonight. So far, so good. Jill said they pay someone else to do the work. Shit, I would. I would. The question is, do all of y'all got y'all blunts and y'all yak ready? Because it's about to go down in about 50 minutes. It's going to go down. I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. We got the most people we've ever had in this chat. I appreciate y'all for being here. Hopefully y'all come back and stick around in the weeks to come. We work hard over here and we get it done. I appreciate the people that come that want to hear me and not just the somebody else's content just being replayed. That's who I was aiming for when I got into this game. You know, I wasn't aiming to come up here and just steal anybody's shit. I was aiming to come up here and make it something different, something that, you know, that has me written all over it. So that's where we're at. But I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all been mad active. I salute y'all. You know, much love to y'all. Again, about 5 or 10 minutes, I'll be getting out of here and getting the stream ready. And at 7 o'clock, we should be all systems go. You know what? Now that we're sitting here, I wanted to do something. There's something I wanted to show y'all. Because you guys have been so dope, I don't want it to go without notice. So give me 1 sec here. Boom. Ariza said, always love your channel. Salutes to you, Ariza. Appreciate you for being here. What I wanted to show y'all was... Alright. We got a question there from Ian that I missed from earlier. Here we go. I wanted to show y'all, aside from the support that you guys see, in the live chat, we've been inundated with comments for the last 2 days, and you know, it's been all love. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me check the hell for review. Nothing in the hell for review. That's where they cuss me out in there. But it's been all love, man. It's been all love, and I just want to show y'all some appreciation. I want to show the commenters some appreciation. So to the chat, y'all already know, man. Y'all the usual suspects. I appreciate y'all and then some. Let's show some love to these guys over here in the comments. Let me move this over again. Boom. Let's move that over. All right. Let's get up in here. You know, Scooch 30 had the channel running on all TVs in the shop since Monday. We lit. Turn the fuck in. Bruh spitting that shit. Goth Beauty, of course. Congrats, Shy man. I'm stoked. That's a question right there. This is a great question right there. I'm not even going to read that one yet. More questions. Sarah Lee, all hearts. She's ready to go. Jonathan Pantoja was salty he missed the live yesterday. Sorry, bro. Adrian missed the live too, but they'll all be back tonight. Charlie Rams, salute, bro, from a Southwest Side rider who knows that story well. Keep doing your thing. There you go. That was a Labar Span comment. The song in the beginning goes hard. Better than TV. I just subscribed to your shit. Looking forward to tomorrow for that interview. Keep doing your thing. I'm so proud of you, my brother, from Rambling Zulu. The song in the beginning is beautiful. It's on tomorrow. I'm getting me some brews and get my zip on from Martin Leon. Ask Twin what was the most expensive luxury they bought themselves. Sarah's excited about the show. I was surprised you also do music. I'm picky when it comes to hip hop. Your music is good. Props, homeboy. Looking forward to Saturday's interview. Feds is 80% of the time they serve. Saludos from Long Beach, California. That's GB Hustling. Jay Sanchez. Let's see. Just so much love, bro. We got just mad love. Brittany Montalvo. Oh my goodness, so happy I came across this video. Can't wait for the interview. Podcast was so good. The book I couldn't put down. Salutes to them. Franchise Beauty. Usual suspect as well. 030 North, of course. Best channel on YouTube. Much love, respect from Vegas. Mirabella. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Shy. I'm a little behind on the series, but I'm catching up. I'll be supporting the interview. Like, we just got mad love. Your vid sucks. This guy, props every time he likes my videos. Why? Because his name is Your Vid Sucks. Well deserved. What's next, Chapo? We working on it. Perfecto J7775. Salutes to him. This is crazy. Legendary. Nate Money, Shy, get ready. This is your moment. I can see you starring in their story. For real, for real. Remember I said this? He said, I saw your hard work put in. I can't wait for the questions I know you're going to ask. All the right questions without them having to worry about saying the wrong thing. You'll protect their lives while getting good content. Damn Shy, that's awesome. You're going to interview the twins. Much respect. Game recognized game, my boy. Much love from Dallas, Texas. Juvenal Hernandez. So I just wanted to reiterate that and show that love and give the love back. Salutes DJ 20s. Beltran, salutes to you. Lamore, that's Yael. Congratulations, you deserve it. JP the Ghost says a movie. You know what I mean? So this is the guy that called me all kind of piece of shits and pussies. And I just told him he sounds stupid. This was my first death threat, y'all, so it's already in. Right? This is Kai's excitement here when he got the news that it was going down. See you there. This guy's in Australia, I believe. Dundee Utility. Daily TV 22. This is so dope, bro. Honestly, it shows the kind of people they are, too. They could have went to a platform with way more followers. No respect at all, homie. None taken. But the fact they decided to show up on here is honestly amazing. Keep up the good work, bro. I just ran into your channel about 2 weeks ago, and I'm glad I got a lot of content to watch and catch up on. Salutes to you. So there we have it, man. Congratulations from Ian, you know what I'm saying? Ruben Contreras, damn, bro, you fucking did it. Falcons, HS, can't wait, homie. Good on you, my guy. Hope your channel continues going in the right direction. Yayo says salutes. That's a level up for sure. Can't miss this for sure. Is there a time scheduled for Saturday? DJ Joni, I let them know. Chad Divine, a regular in the comments. Big news. Very big for you. You deserve it. I'll be pissed if the Twins gave Johnny Mitchell the time of day. He don't deserve them on that show. Chucky Chingong, of course. Dope brother, I'll be in attendance. Ugalde, badass. Keep it up, bro. Jose Fonseca, damn paparazzi. Congrats. That's a great interview. So there it is, y'all. There it is. There it is. Alec laughing at my first death threat. Yeah, so I just wanted to give them a shout out too. They deserved it. They earned it. You know, they too have been helping and pushing things along over here. So I appreciate them too. Let's see what I missed in the chat. Ariza said, always love your channel. Alex said, that's why I kept watching. Could tell you know the game. Perfecto said, fire content, bro. Appreciate it, sir. Oh, Dirty North laughing. Kai said, Shy, what movies have you done? Movies? Probably. I mean, I've done independent films. I haven't done a feature, a worldwide feature yet. But I've done some indie films and I've done some TV shows, and I'm doing a TV show Monday. And Alec laughing at the first death threat. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. Salutes to them. Appreciate them. Let's see what else we got here. It's about that time for me to say goodbye. Uh-oh. I just got a Johnny Mitchell notification. All right. I appreciate y'all for being here. Hit that like button on the way out if you missed it on the way in. Please. Move over to the other video. I wonder if this is the link for it. Let me see. Yeah. Move over to the other video. Hit the notification bell there. We'll be there at 7 o'clock. All right? We'll be there at 7 o'clock. I'm going to get everything together. I'm going to get everything in line. And I'm going to make sure we're ready to go. And I'm going to, we don't have much. I don't want to take too much time at the top of the show. So make sure y'all get in there and crowd the room. Get yourself some elbow room in there. Get everybody out the way. Make sure you can swing your drink or your blunt wherever you need to swing it. Get everybody out your area. It's going down. It's going down. I appreciate y'all for being here. We going into the exclusive Flores Twins interview at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. As Oso said in the chat, let's fucking go. Let's get it. Meet me over there. Pour your drinks. Do what you gotta do. Man, smack your lady on the ass. Lady, smack your man on the ass. And everybody else, smack whoever ass you want to smack. Just get it popping. Let's get there. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Y'all could throw y'all hundreds up in the chat. I'm going to get us out of here with the same. No, I'm not going to get us out of here with the same song. Yeah, I'm going to get us out of here with the same song we came in with. At the end of the day. Why not? Because at the end of the day, Cartel Wives is the book is over, but the story continues. We on and popping. Ian said, my wife was wondering why one twin didn't work for one cartel and the other twin worked for the other cartel. It would have never worked out for them. Not going to happen. All right? I will see y'all there. I will see y'all there. I will see y'all there. Let us get it. All right? Salutes to your vid sucks in the chat on the check-in. I appreciate you. Hundreds up. My hundreds is up in there for y'all as well. And I will see y'all at 7 o'clock on the dot. All right? On the dot. Let's get it.
Is that you won? You push yourself to your purpose. You persevere through the slums. Maneuver smooth through the hustle. You careful making your runs. Everyone packing pistols. Stay safely behind your gun. Make sure you got your own back. Them busters run. Don't end up doing long time. Cause busters some. Looks like loyalty's a thing of the past. And these gangster flicks and rap vids got y'all gas. So when the lead start flying, my guess is that's your ass. Death will let no man pass. My circle is small and for the living. The strong and unforgiving. No nonsense. The driven. Each one obsessed with winning. Settle for less is bullshit. I want it all. Take yours, cut it all up and give to the poor. Sit back, watch the fireworks and witness the war. At the day's end, I want more. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. For the drama, you ain't got no beef, and I ain't got no time, cause I don't get no sleep, and I don't need help, only I can do me, and I'ma be fine, cause I wasn't born weak, see the world ain't mine, cause I wasn't born meek, but I walk this planet for the things that I seek, I suffer in the gutter, push my being to the brink, create what wasn't there, bring life to what I think, blow my cloud in the air, keep my consciousness in sync, my instincts well aware, prepared to throw the kitchen sink, keep fighting till it's finished, till the whole shit sink, till I hit rock bottom, bounce back and reach peak. Back in my proper placement, ready for shit I'm facing. Still feeling alive, cause my heart's still racing. My mind's still moving towards the peace I'm chasing. Tomorrow's not promised, so motherfuck patience. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the clouds show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly. The blunt side roll, lift the cloud off my soul and help me understand exactly where I'm supposed to go. Help me make a stand, know what I'm supposed to know. See through the facade, try to let my anger go. Life goes on, another show, another town, some of the clowns, some of the hoes. But the only thing that matters waiting on me back at home. Legacy building in the midst of menacing villains, murdering children like the killings becoming thrilling. The rush of bloodlust, women, babies, civilians. Land gon' become sand from all the graves that they filling. Bodies in the lake of the shake on the sidewalk. Yellow crime tape, nothing fake, no outline chalk. Just a kid meeting his fate, knowing it's time